Well, good morning, and I just want to ask you a pretty deep question. Do you know that there's a battle going on inside of you, a war? Do you know that every one of us have this going on? Well, I'm going to share with you today, number one, a particular little story that I wrote in one of the books that I published. And from that story, I'm going to tie it into the very biblical principle that represents the relationship of this battle that's going on inside of me, inside of you, and everyone else that's evolved in life at all. So again, I'm going to put my glasses on because I want to read it right from my book, because it really has a pretty powerful way of saying it all in a very few short sentences. It's called The Old Cherokee. And the title or the caption above it is, "It's Just a Fable, or Is It?" Listen to this. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. "A fight is going on inside me," he says to the little boy. "It's a terrible fight, and it's between two wolves. One is evil." Now listen to this. "He is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego." Has anybody heard those voices yet? Have you heard that wolf fighting for your attention, taking your feelings and emotions and controlling them? Well, listen further. "The other is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generous, truth, compassion, and faith. This same fight is going on inside of you," he said to the grandson, "and inside every other person too." The grandson thought for just a little bit, and then he asked the grandfather, "Which wolf will win, grandfather?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed, the one you listen to." Now remember, I said I was going to share with you the relationship, not only this little fable, this little story about the Cherokee and his grandson, but about the battle that goes on that's represented in John 10:10, but is from verse 1 through 21. Now I want you to take the time. Hopefully today you'll take the time, because this is such an important life message. It's not just about being inspired today. It's about being transformed today by the renewing of our mind and the wolves that want to take advantage of our attention, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our bodies, and everything else that we live each and every day. So, first we want to recognize, as the Cherokee taught his grandson, there's a war going on. There's a battle going on inside our head. My wife does this so wonderfully. She takes her hands and does this. And she says, the one wolf is speaking to me over here, and the other wolf is speaking over here. When we grew up, they used to talk about the angel and the devil on both shoulders talking to you. Well, you can use whatever metaphor you want, but understand it is real. And that's why Jesus taught in John 10 the representation of that my children know my voice. And when the other voice comes, and it will, and when the other voice tries to take your attention and rob and steal and kill and destroy your things, your feelings, your emotions, your life, your destiny, it says they run away from that voice. But the voice is there. The other wolf is really there. There's never a complete turn off of that. You have to continue to be disciplined. You say, "Oh, Jeff, you mean it's not like a accomplishment and we're over with this battle?" No. But you get better and better. You get stronger and stronger, listening to the right voice, hearing that voice guide you, lead you, and be attentive to it. Be obedient to it. That means you believe that it's the right way to go, and you follow it. So hear this message today for our life in the battle of life. We are called more than conquerors. We are called more than conquerors, and we have the strength and power, divine power, to overcome any circumstance under the sun, if we are listening to the voice of God within you that gives you the strength, gives you the power, gives you the compassion. Remember, I read those. Gives you the hope, gives you the encouragement, gives you the healing, gives you whatever you need to achieve more than a conqueror today. So, I'm calling out to all of you, and I call out to Melody and Kristen and Judith and Jackie and all of you that are listening right now. Listen deeply to this message, not my voice and not what I'm saying, but the voice that comes out of John 10 that represents God's voice within you, that will give you the ability to be what he's called you to be, more than a conqueror. Today is your day of taking attention to the wolves within you, the battle within you, and achieving and conquering and victoriously having a successful day. Be blessed today by listening to the voice that has love, kindness, gentleness, goodness, compassion, humility, love, and all of those things that are important in life that will give you victory like you've never imagined. May not change the weather of the clouds or rain or sunshine outside your door, but it'll change, as I always tell you, from within. And then everything else changes and looks a whole lot different. So Claudia and Kim and all of you today, I love you. Thank you for your hearts up and your thumbs up and your comments. Please continue to share this with other people, because the battle, as the Cherokee says to his grandson, is going on in him, in you, and everybody else that we deal with. So I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. My friend Brent, I see you on there. Have a beautiful day, Brent. And Sandra, continue to stay strong. Absolutely, absolutely, because you all are more than conquerors. Don't let the wolf rob what belongs to you, which is an abundant life. Good morning, Tracy. Looking forward to hearing from all of you today. My thumbs up to you, my hearts to you, and my love to you. Have a beautiful day. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.